it comes to fighting styles in GPO, most people agree that the best fighting style is definitively two-star style. Two-star style kind of highlights the main issue with PvP in Update 4 and any coming updates if nothing is to change, and that is damage scaling and health scaling. Most matches in Update 4 are just like 1 to 2 interactions with a combo extension for like Suna or Marrow. It's less of a fight and more of a game of solitaire, blocking until you get an opening or a perfect block. I'll make a video addressing that issue later, but for now I want to focus on two-star style, which I think was a poorly designed fighting style in comparison to the rest of the update. The main thing that makes a fruit good or a fighting style good is one of two things. It's either the combo extension or its damage. An example, his entire kit is built around you being able to extend your combos and using your weapon to get most of your damage. Something like Gummu is like the opposite, where you kind of just use the weapon as an extension and make all your damage come from the fruit. So what if they just made a fighting style that had both, you know? And they said, I guess we'll do that. And they made the most broken fighting style in the game, two-star style. A fighting style which is completely overlooked in its balance for whatever reason. Raging Whirl is a high damaging move that allows you to combo extend. And here's where the issue lies. Damage scaling Update 4. Most people in Update 4 hover around 1200 to 1500 HP because most of them want damage over taking damage, causing the issue that I discussed earlier. Sword Mastery scales insanely well, leading to 40 to 60 M1 shredding your opponent. So you have a move, Raging Whirl, that combo extends ridiculous damage in itself and allows you to drop all your points into Sword Mastery and dump a few points necessary to have a fruit to combo extend with, leading into a build that just annihilates your opponent and they have absolutely no response to it whatsoever. They have to wait their turn if they get one at all. So as stated before, Raging Whirl is the main issue that makes it so broken. Even if it was the only move in its arsenal, it would still probably be the best fighting style in the game. And even with that being said, it has 4 other moves that are also good. Move 1 being 72 caliber Phoenix, which is just a fine combo ender and kind of thing you can throw out to catch your opponent or do some extra damage if you just want to finish them off. It's really a whatever move. It doesn't block break or anything, so it's pretty balanced in comparison to the rest of the kit, so it's just a fine move. It's good for its arsenal. Move 3 is its counter, Tower Climb, which is a kind of a mediocre move. Realistically, the best thing you can do with it is kind of just get in against like a long range attack, which is pretty good because you can just kind of get Geppoed off if you're two-star style. So being able to have a move that allows you to get in is pretty good. The move itself doesn't really give you that much advantage. It isn't a combo starter. It doesn't an extender or anything. It's a counter. So you're just kind of forced to fish for it if you're like far away from your opponent and you really want to get up into a combo. For what it is, it's a pretty decent move. You can't get punished for it really because you can send in the air. So it's just a fine move. It sets you into a neutral advantage, which allows you to get into a state of advantage if you're able to run over your opponent. And move 4 and 5 is where it just gets out of hand. These two moves being Notorious Strike and Rashomon Draw. Which in practice are basically the exact same move. One's just an ult and the other one is off cooldown more often and does less damage. Notorious Strike being a little better because it has a suction, so you're able to get it up more often in comparison to Rashomon's Draw. But they basically do the exact same function, being as a combo ender and doing a lot of damage in that respect. Overall, this fighting style is beyond dumb, and the main reason that it's so dumb is because of Raging Whirl. In terms of balancing and how this game works, most of the time, if you have an extension move, that is not where your main damage is going to come from. Your main damage is going to come from the secondary thing, either being your weapon or your fruit. So to have a fighting style that allows you to do both is just, it's preposterously dumb. I don't understand how this got past testing. There's only really 2 solutions for this issue, and that's either making Raging Whirl a non-combo extender or replacing it with something else that doesn't extend but helps the two-star style to get in, such as the counter, but not be a counter. Because without this move, two-star style would not be as good as it is. And to be as good as it wants to be, it needs to have something like a get-in move, because its main issue is getting it. Something like Raging Whirl is just dumb because, again, most of your damage is coming from the swords themselves. So for them to be also an extension, at least the 3-string combos, that should not be doing the amount of damage that they're doing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like and sub if you enjoyed. If you have any other suggestions for future videos or other fruits / fighting styles that you would like for me to look over, leave it in the comments. This also applies to underpowered fruits and fighting styles or even weapons. Specifically weapons, there's a couple, a cutlass some kind that also has the exact same issues. You can also suggest other games such as like YB or UT. Those are mainly the other games that I have any real meta knowledge on. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know, do all that stuff I said before if you liked. But yeah, have a good day.